If you've come across this video today, know that your guardian angels have a message meant especially for you. They haven't been distant because they don't care, quite the opposite. Their silence stems from how deeply they care. The angels want you to understand that people can be incredibly complex. Often, their actions don't reflect their true emotions, leading to confusion and hurt. This happens because emotions are rarely simple, and fear, especially fear of rejection or being misunderstood, can cause someone to act in ways that don't align with their true intentions or desires. This means you can't always take people's actions at face value. Sometimes you have to look a little deeper. Pay attention to what's being left unsaid or hidden. Of course, it would be much easier if everyone was open and direct, but human nature is complex, and fear often gets in the way of honesty. There's someone in your life who's been avoiding you, and it's been hard to understand. You may have started blaming yourself, wondering what you did wrong, or questioning whether they still care about you at all. But let this reassure you, they do care. In fact, their distance is more about how much they care, not how little. Even if it doesn't make sense right now, their avoidance is rooted in emotion, not indifference. Let me repeat, they've been avoiding you not out of indifference, but because they care deeply. It's completely understandable if that idea feels confusing. That's exactly why your guardian angels are stepping in, to help you see the truth behind their behavior. Their distance isn't a reflection of anything you've done wrong. In fact, it's a response to everything you've done right. You've impacted them in a way they weren't prepared for. Your presence stirs emotions in them that are powerful and, at times, overwhelming. Because of their past experiences, they've learned to build emotional walls as a form of protection. The intensity of what they feel for you has left them uncertain, and those barriers are simply a way for them to cope with emotions they don't fully understand yet. These emotional walls have helped them navigate life by keeping their guard up, never fully opening up to others, all in an effort to avoid getting hurt again. But you've unknowingly begun to break those walls down. They find themselves overwhelmed by just how much they feel for you, and it's something they can no longer suppress or control. The depth of their emotions has left them scared. They're not running from you. They're running from feelings they don't know how to process. Avoiding you feels easier than confronting the vulnerability you bring out in them. It's completely understandable that you might see their distance as a sign that they no longer care. But the truth is, they care more than they know how to handle. You've touched something deep within them, and that alone has shaken everything they thought they had under control. They know deep down that avoiding you isn't what they truly want, and they also know they can't keep it up forever because they already miss you. This isn't easy for them either. They're doing their best to work through the emotional confusion they're facing, and they don't take any of this lightly. From the moment they met you, they sensed you were different. Something about you touched their heart in a way no one else ever has. They knew even then that you would challenge the way they've been used to living. Your warm heart, your optimism, and your energy drew them in immediately. They didn't plan to fall for you, but they did, and as time has passed, their feelings have only grown deeper. Being close to you, seeing who you really are, has been nothing short of a gift. You've become one of the most fascinating people they've ever known. They could listen to you speak for hours and never grow tired, because being in your presence feels like something rare and meaningful. You have a way of making them forget the pain of their past. Your presence lifts their spirit and encourages them to see the brighter side of life. They can't fully express just how deeply you've impacted them. You've changed their world in ways they never expected. Lately, though, they've been confronted with the truth of their emotions. They can no longer pretend their feelings for you are casual or minor, or that you're just a friend. What they feel has grown far beyond that, and the weight of that truth has become impossible to ignore. Yes, it scares them, but what scares them more is the idea of never acting on these feelings, because now they know they care too much to let this pass them by. But with all of this, they're also facing a fear, the fear of rejection. To act on their feelings means risking everything, including the possibility of losing you entirely. That fear has pushed them into avoidance, using distance as a way to cope with emotions that feel too big to handle. Yet deep down, they know this isn't a real solution. Avoiding you doesn't make their feelings go away. In fact, the more time they spend apart from you, the more they realize how much they miss you. For them, absence truly is making the heart grow fonder. Eventually, they won't be able to keep running. Their heart is too full, and the pull toward you is too strong. Please don't mistake their distance as a sign that you're unimportant. It's quite the opposite. They are completely captivated by you, by your energy, your beauty, your light-hearted spirit, and your inspiring view of the world. You've left an impression on them that they simply can't ignore. You've brought a kind of happiness into their life that they haven't felt in a very long time. The joy they feel because of you is so profound, it's actually made them afraid of losing it. But it's important to remember, fear should never be the thing that guides your path, and just as importantly, you should never let someone else's fear or uncertainty cause you to doubt yourself. Their inner struggles are theirs to work through. Their hesitation, avoidance, or insecurity doesn't mean you're not worthy. In fact, it says more about the battles they're facing within themselves. You are an incredible person, and the right people, those who truly matter, will recognize and value that. Give them the space they need to grow, but don't let their process change your direction or dim your light. Keep living with hope, self-respect, and the quiet confidence that you are good, worthy, and deserving of love. You never need to settle for anything less than kindness and genuine care. Be your naturally compassionate and understanding self, but don't stay in any situation that drains your spirit or causes you unhappiness. You have every right to choose peace and joy. You don't owe anyone else control over your peace, but you do owe it to yourself to love and honor who you are. In your journey toward a fulfilling and joyful life, self-respect must come first. You are loved and you are cared for. There's no need to doubt that. But remember, their fears, insecurities, and emotional wounds are not yours to carry. Put yourself first. Pay attention to how you feel, and extend to yourself the same gentleness and compassion that you so freely give to others. When you do, life begins to align in beautiful, unexpected ways. This brings your guardian angel's message to a close. And now, a final prayer for you. Lord, I lift up the heart of the one who feels confused and hurt by being distanced from someone they care deeply about. In the midst of their uncertainty, grant them peace and clarity. Help them look beyond the surface and understand the depth and complexity of human emotion. Reassure them that avoidance does not mean a lack of love. Let them feel your guidance, your strength, and the steady warmth of knowing they are never alone. Amen. Grant them the strength to navigate this emotional storm, knowing their presence has made a profound and lasting impact on another's life. May they find peace amid the uncertainty and hold tightly to the love, care, and kindness they so deeply deserve. Amen. Take a moment to let these words settle into your heart. You are loved. You are seen. and you are always supported by the universe. If this message resonates with you, type 111 to claim its blessings as your own. And if you feel inspired, leave a kind message below. Your words may be exactly what someone else needs to brighten their day.